I'm excited because we get to kind of pick your brain a little bit on who you think are the best. Your top 10, right, of all time?
My top 10.
Your top 10 of all time. We get to learn kind of your perspective of the game, and I'm excited.
Should I go with honorable mentions first?
Honorable mentions first?
Because my honorable mentions are better than...
Actually, yeah, let's go honorable mentions first because a lot of people always do the top 10 and then the honorable mentions.
Yeah, let's do honorable mentions different. First. Okay.
Honorable mentions.
Don't be mad at me, guys. Okay, here we go. My first fighter, it's not ABC order, it's not in ranking, so just bear with me. Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker.
Ooh.
Crafty, sharp, left-hander, hard to hit, give everybody a run for their money. Number 2, Joe Louis. I was thinking about the barbershop scene in the Coming to America. Joe Louis. Joe Louis, what he did, served in the military, fought. What got me was when he fought Max Malin, lost, came back and beat Max Malin. My Roy Jones Jr., he could be in anybody's top 10.
Yeah.
Just something I had never seen at that
time.
And
just with these top 3, it's I think a lot of people are like, damn, this is honorable mentions.
This
like,
is honorable
top 10?
For me, it doesn't mean this is honorable mentions. Alexis Arguello. He fought at a time where the best fought the best, and
true.
Muhammad Ali is my number 5 honorable mentions. Why? Because it didn't really influence me as a young kid. I respect and everything he did and mad love. And like I said, this is not the order. If I made the order, he'd probably be number 11 on my list, which is number 1 on the. Yep. The next one is Ricardo Lopez, Finito Lopez. If anybody knows anything about him, he retired undefeated. 50-0, 1 draw, and he avenged that draw. You know, he's considered one of the best fighters of all time in Mexico.
And why do you think that he's not really people? The real ones, like the guys. Mike Tyson knows of him, right? Like
all the fighters know of him, but he was in a division that people didn't follow, the strawweights, right? Yeah, flyweight, strawweight. Yeah. He also fought on the same time that Chavez did, and Tyson, and all these big names. Yeah, I got outshined by the big names. Yeah.
Don't sleep on the small weights though. Those guys
right now
put
we
on
give them
fights.
Respect, like Galito Estrada, Bam Bam, anyway. I could go on Chocolatito.
Chocolatito, good. Rey Martinez, he's pretty exciting to watch too.
My number 7th honorable mention is a guy who I once posted that he was like open the doors for all of us, even though he's of African American descent. Was Jack Johnson. Ooh. Jack Johnson was beating up people and then taking their girlfriends across state lines.
White women.
He did it at a time where people were
that shit was against the law.
Not handling it well
against
back then.
Law.
Yep. Number 8 honorable mention is Rocky Marciano.
Ooh.
Rocco Marciano. Yeah, he was just undefeated. Also 49-0.
49-0. Yeah.
He fought, and people he don't get that much love because he fought in an era where he didn't have that many opponents.
The black and white.
He didn't have that many dance partners. You know,
yeah.
He beat a lot of guys on their way out, like Jersey Joe Walcott and Joe Louis. They were on their way out.
He's a small dude, right?
He was
for
small
heavyweight.
Yeah, small dude. Number 9 was Emil Griffith. Emil Griffith was a welterweight in the late 50s, early 60s from the Virgin Islands. The reason he sticks out to me because he was like, they called him he was like the boogeyman at 147. He actually killed a guy in the ring. He killed Benny Kid Paret in the ring.
Not many fighters come from there either, yeah?
Yeah, not that many. Yeah. Him and I think Julian Jackson are one of the few that I could think of on the top of my head. And then number 10, this guy, he could have made it on my top 10, but it's too many people that influenced me, like as a fighter. So Felix Trinidad.
Ooh.
You know, he's
Tito.
Tito was one of those guys, if you hit him and dropped him, if he got up, which he did most of the time, all the time, he about to get fucked up. He would beat the snot out of people.